Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Barnhart. So good to see you guys. Long time no chit chat, talk, heart to heart. Like I said in the last video, I was reading some Friedrich Nietzsche. This guy is on another level. I've never read anything like this before, and I really appreciate my cousin lending me his beautiful collection. I don't think I'll get through it all because I don't think I have the brain power to understand this guy's brain, but definitely broadening my perspective, and I appreciate it. When I'm done going through all of this business, I'm gonna make a video about this guy and about his philosophy, and totally do him an injustice by doing so. Highly recommended if you guys want to break your brain. I'm also rereading Lao Tzu's Tao Te Ching, which is an ancient Chinese book written in the morning of mankind. How beautiful is that? It's a series of poems and paradoxes, and it's all about broadening your perspective. It's all about making you see the world in a different way. It's not the first time I read this book, but it's the first time I read it since I finished Alan Watts' The Way of Zen. I like applying what I've learned from him to this, and it's helping me understand it even more, which is a lot. So that's like in the last month, which is a lot now that I think about it. And I'm like, what am I learning? What am I retaining? I mean, I could say like, one thing that I've retained from Friedrich Nietzsche's Beyond Good and Evil was that he said that once a philosophy begins to take itself seriously, it can't help but create the world in its own image, or something like that. And that really stayed with me, and I think that's very true in a sense. And that what we learn, our perspective, which is an accumulation of things we've learned, ordered in a certain way. Oh my god, what am I talking about? That helps us understand the world and all that kind of business. If we're not careful onto what what are you even trying to learn reading these books? You know what I mean? Like, the Tao Te Ching. This is an incredible, it's a series of just these short little poems, one after the other. Something like 89 or something like that. And I've memorized the first one. I've read that one the most. So back to what I was saying there. Oh yeah, learning. So I've learned the first poem by heart. I figured, why not? I'll try and learn it.
The Tao can be talked about, but not the eternal Tao. Names can be named, but not the eternal name. As the origin of heaven and earth, it is nameless. As the mother of all things, it is nameable. So as ever hidden, we should look at its inner essence. As always manifest, we should look to its outer aspects. These two flow from the same source, though differently named. Both are called mysteries. And the mystery of mysteries is the door of all essence, the door to all essence. Yeah. What does that even mean, man? Like, why am I, what does that even mean? The Tao can be talked about, but not the eternal Tao. Yeah, there's something, the mystery of mysteries is the door of all essence, is the door to all essence. The mystery of mysteries is the door to all. Right there. That's enough. There's something deep in that, like, that's what I'm saying. That's what gets me. What do you think? It's like nonsense? You think it's voodoo? I mean, what do you think? Honestly, you got a brain.
I feel like I'm overwhelming myself, like trying to learn all this business. I'm not really sure what it's for. It's more like a hobby for myself at this point, and I don't know. It's kind of fun. I like it. It keeps your brain fresh, I find. You're constantly working your noggin in a way that I think I don't know. I enjoy life, and I think it's a lot because of my perspective, and my perspective is a result of what I've learned. So, if anything, I'm just refining my perspective and making it more and more enjoyable, useful, maybe. I don't know. That's one thing I know. I don't know. That's something I've learned. I've learned that I don't know. Some people don't know they don't know, and they think they know about things they don't know. You know what I mean? What are you thinking about?
Here's another one that I really like in this book, the Tao Te Ching. The 5 colors blind the eye. The 5 tones deafen the ear. The 5 flavors cloy the palate. Racing and hunting madden the mind. Rare goods tempt men to do wrong. Therefore, the sage takes care of the belly, not the eye. He prefers what is within to what is without. There's wisdom there, man. Learning this and applying this to your life and to your mind, to your perspective, I'm telling you, you're going to flow through life better. I'm telling you, like, flow through life like a boat in the ocean. If your sails are all aligned properly, if all your ideas and your thoughts are going right, then you're going to be wise. You know what I mean? oh my god, that makes a lot of sense. I just placed this here out of whim, and it just works out. That's what it's all about, flowing with the Tao, you know? Yo, Janek, I texted you about the Tao. This video is gonna make you understand. Tao and go with the flow, I think, mean the same thing, but I could be wrong, honestly.
Lao Tzu.
So yeah, first and foremost, this mustache puts anybody's facial hair to shame, especially you, Mom. So this is passage 88 from Beyond Good and Evil. One begins to distrust very clever persons when they become embarrassed. Oh. No, but seriously, 76. Under peaceful conditions, the militant man attacks himself. Under peaceful conditions, a military, tough guy person begins to fight himself. Think about that. I don't know if that's true in all cases. You know, it's always not very good to generalize. But I've seen that somewhere before. You know, I've observed that in reality. Friedrich Nietzsche points this out, you know, along with a lot of other great things. He's something, but I wouldn't call him, like, perfect, definitely, because nobody is. Nobody is. Well, yeah, it's all about learning. Learn something new every day. Something I've learned a while ago. Solon, that great Athenian lawmaker, wise guy. And along with his wisdom, he left behind a tidbit, which was try to learn something new every day, which today I think is, you know, it's something I heard in school all the time, you know, you learn something new every day. That's really his philosophy over time, you know, or maybe, I don't know. So they say. So I say, what's the point of learning all this? I'm like trying to learn why I'm learning all this. It's not too meta.
You know how when people start working out, sometimes they'll take a picture of themselves when they first start, and then like months or a year later, they show a picture of like the results and like the progress. That's what this video is, pretty much, except for the mind, so that like in the future I can like look back at this video and see how far my mind has come and how much I've exercised it and have sharpened it and have made it stronger, you know. That's, yeah, wouldn't that be cool? Can that work? Yeah, late night of learning, the sun's up, so yeah, that's where it's time for me to put out the garbage.